Welcome back to the cast of A Christmas Story. Where are they now?
I saw A Christmas Story for the first time in the late 80s. It was hilarious. It was funny, it was heartwarming, it was an instant family favorite.
Entrepreneur Brian Jones loves the holiday favorite so much, he managed to spawn a career from its most unforgettable accessory.
Ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be a pilot. My dad was a pilot in the Navy, so I made it all the way to flight school in Pensacola, Florida, and failed the vision test. I got reassigned to be an intelligence officer, and a package arrives at my condo, and I'm like, okay, I'm not expecting anything, and it's rather odd. It's a wooden crate. I opened it, and it was a leg lamp. I'm like, it's gotta be my parents. Taken probably about a month to make. And it was my major award for dealing with my life's big disappointment so well, and the hard year I'd had, just kind of a cheer me up gag gift. One day it just kind of dawned on me, I should sell leg lamps. I formed a little company and started finding all the pieces and parts I needed to make leg lamps. Made and sold, several hundred the first year, and next year started, having them made, professionally, and it just is snowballed.
It may have started with just a leg, but this movie buff's obsession has turned into a full-fledged Christmas Story empire.
Christmas Story house went up for sale on eBay. Emailed the seller and said, I want to buy your house, I'm serious, please call me. We talked the next day, I offered him $150 if he'd sell it to me right then and there. He called me back about 5 minutes later, house was mine. I figured I could save it, I could make a business out of it.
When I saw that Brian had bought the house, I just knew it was like, this would be perfect. I want to be a part of this. I was working at a historical society. I had my degree in history. He asked if I wanted to run the place. And I was just like, sure, why not? What else am I doing right now? It was mainly overseeing the renovation, trying to get this house to look as it did in the movie. The interiors weren't filmed here. They were done on a soundstage, so we had to kind of bring the soundstage look back into the original house.
We had to move rooms around, shift walls, do this, do that, so the interior looks and feels like the Parker's house did in the movie, so that when you're there, you can relive the movie.
Next up was getting the furniture in there, trying to recreate, the 1930s, 1940s. The idea is we want people to walk in, we want them to be in Ralphie's house, and just like you're walking into the movie.
Opening day of A Christmas Story house beat every expectation I ever had for it. By the time the day was really kicked off, it was 3 or 4 people deep all the way down the block. It was hours to get in. I was happy as could be.
The actors were here. We had Flick and Randy and Scott Farkas and Grover Dill and Miss Shields. They came out onto the porch, greeted the fans, and they're the ones that kind of opened the doors for the fans to come in and enjoy the house. We run tours every half hour for people, for fans of the movie. They come here and we give them a little history of the house.
It's the only house on the street that looks like this, with the big wraparound porch, the little side porch for the old man to come running up.
We have a gift shop where people can, purchase, souvenirs, and we have a museum where people can, see the original props and costumes. Randy's snowsuit out there, that's pretty much a permanent display all the time. People love to see that. Seamstress up in Toronto has this huge, gigantic warehouse just full of costumes. She still had the stuff from the Christmas Story.
What's the most rewarding part of revitalizing this piece of cinema history?
It made a lot of fans happy. The people loved the film, and they wanted to see the place where the film, the key location for the film preserved and restored. And basically there's something that people can visit to just relive their favorite movie.